See, couldn't agree more, but could it be? I think higher than them all. Truthfully, my pen fire and then some. Apply the addendum. Take this whole thing for ransom. Give it all I got for attention. Not a mention of life well lived, for instance. Give it all.
Welcome to Bellville, Ohio for high school football week 3. Former conference rivals and communities separated by just a handful of miles clash on the gridiron tonight in search of their first win of the season as the Minutemen of Lexington take on Clear Fork inside of the Colt Corral. Pre-game coverage coming at you live and free. Next.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, our caring professionals are ready to serve you with personally tailored services designed to meet the unique needs of each individual. When we take on a patient at Avita Home Health and Hospice, they really do feel like family. So when we take care of our family, we want to take care of the whole person. So we take care of them from our nurses, our aides, our physical, occupational, and speech therapists, but we also have people that tend to their hearts. So we have social workers, we have chaplains, and people that can help with the emotional side of their care.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, we have a dedicated team that takes care of you. Caring for the whole person is our promise to you. From social and emotional well-being to the way the patient relates to their loved ones, we treat your family like our family.
Serving patients and their families wherever they call home, including assisted living facilities and nursing homes. Call 1-800-4NURSES to see if Avita can help administer your plan of custom care.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside of the Buckeye Horizon Heating and Cooling pregame show. Longtime rivals both seeking their first win of the season, just about set to meet here at the fabulous Clear Fork Corral. My name is Brian Skowronski. The great Sean Adams is with me here tonight. A local legend, I'm starting to find out. Everybody had to come get a piece of this guy here. Two teams, Sean, that you're very familiar with, about to go head-to-head here. They know each other very well, former OCC rivals. Meeting with a lot on the line, though, both in danger of dipping to 0-3.
Well, yeah, both of them need a win, and a win cures a lot of things, and, both of them are desperately seeking that, and, I was talking to some other folks here, and what a great place to watch a high school football game.
Yes, it's an unbelievable venue for some high school football as the Colts are out onto the field, ready for action, just about set to tango with longtime rival Lexington. Let's tell you about the Purple and Gold, losses to Ontario and Shelby, and they continue their Richland County tour here tonight. Huge expectations for this group, though, Sean. I think particularly the junior class. They've been outscored, though, in every single quarter thus far, so not quite the start they wanted.
Well, no, and I think it all starts with them trying to get some big explosive plays with them big athletic receivers they got, and I see Braden Vogel's only got 6 catches. They got to try and get him the ball, and Seven Allen, and try and get some explosive plays going here to jumpstart this offense.
Here are the Minutemen trotting out onto the field, heading into the season as one of the OCC favorites, a loaded junior class, and we anticipate that they'll have a bright future moving forward. And you mentioned those big-time playmakers, our player spotlight tonight. We're going to go with Seven Allen. I mean, he's just got like an uncommon burst and acceleration you don't see very often, Sean. He's accounted for half of the passing offense. He scored the only 3 touchdowns of the season so far.
Yeah, just a great kid. He doesn't do punt returns too and things like that. He's just an all-around great athlete. They use him every which way. Another kid that they got to try and get the ball to more and jumpstart this offense. I think once they get things going and get a little confidence, you're going to see Lexington be a formidable foe.
And oh, by the way, it's his 17th birthday of the day, so a little bit more juice probably flowing through the veins for him here tonight, Sean. Well, Clear Fork, really embarrassed on opening night, 55-0 at Perkins. A better performance last Friday at Granville. Offensive woes from last year, they've really carried over, though. But their best output last season, 2023, was against Lexington, so I think that there's a couple of silver linings for them, and they'll probably be a confident bunch playing here at home tonight.
Well, whenever you get 16, 17, 18-year-old kids together, especially backyard rivals, anything can happen. And, I think Clear Fork just needs to hang in the game and keep running the ball and establish a running game and play good defense and hang in there and give yourself a chance late in the game.
That gentleman right there, number 2, one of the senior captains, Jay Jackson, the favorite target in the passing game so far. He has a couple carries as well, but I think his best value has really come as a punter so far. He's been a little bit too involved in that department. You like the decent average, but Jackson, I think one of those all-around athletes that you got to try to get him the ball any way that you can, Sean.
Jay's played a lot of football here over the last few years, and you're right. He needs to get the ball, and they need to try and get him the ball in every which way they possibly can, and try and outscore some opponents here. What have they scored a total of 14 points in 2 games? So, both the offenses have been kind of anemic, and we're going to see who can get going here tonight.
That will wrap up our Buckeye Horizon pregame show. Sean and I will share our keys to victory after the first and second offensive plays. The good news for Clear Fork, though, a little bit of momentum. All of their 14 points scored in the fourth quarter last week on the road at Granville, so something to talk about for this squad.
Well, Sandusky Perkins is no slouch. They're a preseason favorite up there, too. So, they've opened with some pretty tough opponents. And
no question. So for them to get it done here at home tonight, our keys to victory, I'll go first for the Colts. You just got to find yourself, establish an identity. What are they really doing offensively? I don't think that they figure that out just yet, Sean, so hopefully that happens here in the first half. That way they got something to build on.
Well, yeah, we talk about confidence being so important and it's contagious. And, maybe they can find themselves here on defense and get a stop, get a turnover, and score immediately.
Colts show a little bit of pressure here to start things off. And just nowhere to run here on first down, so it'll be 2nd and long coming up for Lexington.
Nice job by Clear Fork there. They went to a little bunch formation, and outside linebacker, nobody picked him up, and he was able to come in there and it looked like it was for a loss, but I guess they gained a yard.
Our keys to victory presented by Buckeye Horizon for Lexington on the other side. I'm just saying, light the fuse, Sean, for them. Get a little bit of swagger here on the road. You got to be able to complete some passes like they do here to Braden Fogel. But how about that gang tackle? About 6 green jerseys there in to make the stop.
You got to love the way Clear Fork's flying to the ball. You know, this place has always been a football place, a football town, a football community, and they especially love defense. You know, it goes back to Gary Beal and all the defenses he had over the years, and they just love flying to the football and hitting people.
3rd down and 9 on the way here for Lexington. Colts defense would love to get off of the field. Back to pass, and it's a sharp one. The connection made out there to Gage Powell, and that'll be enough for a Lexington first down.
Nice little timing route over there. Ran to the sticks, came back, and got the first down. You know, Clear Fork looks like they're playing a man-to-man or man-free, and looked like that guy gave him just a little bit too much cushion there, and he was able to get the first down.
Nice look there on a Mechanics Bank replay. As it's a Panchos Tacos first down here for the Minutemen, and a flag comes in.
Lack of discipline there by the Clear Fork front, jumping. Lexington got him on the cadence. You got to be more disciplined than that and watch the football.
Clear Fork moves the ball out to the 49-yard line. Still first down.
First down and 5 now after the infraction. Caudill back to pass. He'll hook up. Here's Allen to the outside. Wiggles away from a couple of would-be tacklers. And then out to about the 33-yard line. Another first down here for the Minutemen. They got something going now, Sean.
Well, yeah, they're really trying to pick on that corner over there on that side. And, you know, nice job by the lineman getting out there and springing him free for some extra yards. And, of course, Seven Allen, he's awfully shifty out there, especially when you give him space. That corner's off 9 yards, 10 yards.
And here's Fogel jumping offside, so they get the infraction that helps them 2 snaps ago. This time it'll go against the junior. Highly touted prospects. A lot of Division I schools looking at him right now, Sean. He's got the big frame, about 6'5", probably weighs in close to 215 pounds, and just a solid all-around athlete.
Just a great athlete. But, you know, Brian, he's a 4.0 student. I see the way he carries himself with his family. He loves his siblings. He loves his parents. He's just a great kid, all around, very humble. Just a fantastic kid to have in Richland County.
About a gain of 14 here on first down and long.
Clear Fork's being awfully aggressive on defense, and Lexington's caught him now, and it looks like about 3 times on screens.
That was Markel Martin. Nice setup. Blocking Foreman out in front. And then a big collision at the end. Aleke Price coming over here and delivering the blow. But it's still nice pickup. 2nd down and short. And the full playbook wide open here from the 23-yard line. Here's Caudill play action, and it gets tipped.
Nice job by the Clear Fork defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up. Once again, trying to pick on that corner over there on that side.
Luke Gearhart looked like he got a piece of it. Actually, it was a leaping Trey Sellers. Got his right paw on it. Force a 3rd down opportunity. Martin will be the lone back. Caudill comes under center and just looking to plug forward. Looks like he's got enough for a Panchos Tacos first down.
I see lots of familiar names and lots of familiar coaches on both sides here. It's a couple of Mansfield guys over there coaching for Lexington. Of course, I know Coach Brokaw here, his uncle, and McCorkle. It's just backyard football here. You can't ask for a nicer venue.
And your old backyard. You used to live just right down the street until about a year ago for a while.
It's my home for 14 years, and I have many, many great memories here and many, many great friends here.
From the 22, trips to the left. Caudill's going to run that way. Got a couple of blocks. Flag comes in as Caudill reaching for the end zone. He might be in there. Referee says it's a touchdown for now.
Definitely a big holding over here on this side. I saw they ran a little counter GH with the H-back, and you could see he kind of, instead of blocking, he might have tackled Brian.
Okay, we'll run it back. You tell me where you see this at, Sean.
Number 79 there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he tackled the guy, so.
What also looked like maybe 7 Allen had a piece of a jersey as well.
Yep. You know, I haven't been here. I watched one All-Star game here since they've had the turf in, and how beautiful is it? I mean, the community rallied together, put this nice stadium together. They play soccer here, and just a great football field and a great community here.
I mean, we gush over the venue all the time, especially when the fall starts really kicking in and the backdrop and you get the leaves changing out here. There's just, I mean, something about this place really special. I know that you feel like this is the second best stadium in Richland County,
well,
but it's right up there.
I have to say that this is the second best stadium next to Arlen Field. You know, Arlen Field is very special, and this one ranks right up there with it.
Two very historic places.
You know, we talked about Lexington finding who they are, and we see some discipline things come into play here, and now they're behind the sticks.
Jet sweep. Here's the birthday boy, Allen. Makes a move to the outside. He's real close to where he needed to be to get the chain gang back on the move, but I think he's going to be just slightly short, Sean.
Nice play by Lexington there on the jet sweep with 7 Allen. You know, the Crawford kid was out there, and I think he underestimated just how fast the kid is.
Sure. Yeah, that was Davis Hopeflich, who's a great athlete by his own right, but very few can keep up with the acceleration of number 1. Need about half a yard here to pick up the first.
Let's see if they don't take a shot here with Fogel out here singled up on number 8. Got the whole field to work. Let's see if they take a shot. No, they're going to get under center and just try and get it. Oh, I don't think he got it.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. The referee's coming in saying he was stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So very similar to what we saw earlier on the 3rd down and short. Caudill comes under center, but this time the Colts ready for it.
Yeah, they had Fogel over here isolated one-on-one. I thought maybe they would take a shot on 3rd down, but now they're 4th and a long one.
Huge play on the way. Lexington has driven all the way down to the 13-yard line, looking to come away with some points. And they'll fake it to Allen. They'll give it Martin.
Looks like he got a 1st down.
And it was the second effort that got it done.
Yeah, great effort by the kid to get that 1st down because I think he was actually hitting the backfield.
No question about it. Markel Martin just had to slither his way through here. Contacted by 1, 2, 3 Colts, and wow, about 3 extra yards after that first initial contact in the backfield.
Watch for a play-action pass down here. Coach Owens loves those down here on the red zone.
Instead, it'll be Allen again on the jet sweep. Another flag.
Number 1 Allen ball carry forward, clear for it.
And for right now, it's about a gain of 1.5, but they'll back it up. Holding for the second time on the drive against the Minutemen.
You know, that here we are back to, you know, you wanted to see Lexington establish who they are. We've seen every bit of wrinkle. We've seen screens, we've seen the eye, we've seen trips, we've seen bunch, we've seen jet sweep. We've seen a whole lot of things that they've tried to throw at Clear Fork here, but they keep shooting themselves in the foot. What are we, about halfway through the first quarter, and we're still on the drive.
That's right. Yeah, they've chewed up a whole bunch of clock here. Clear Fork faithful, and boy, look at all these cheerleaders out here, Sean, about 50 of them, all trying to get some chances, some cheers together to try to slow down this Lexington momentum after they hurt themselves. 1st down and 20. Pressure comes. Caudill gets away, got an open man, and incomplete diving attempt in and out of the hands of Alex Hubbard.
You know, I like Clear Fork's a scrappy bunch here. They're hustling, they're playing hard. I just see a lot of missed tackles. You know, that was a sack there, and Joey was able to escape that and get it off. Luckily, he wasn't able to complete that pass.
Pressure came from Mason Sansom, forced Caudill to step up in the pocket, and the throw just a little bit off target. Wide open was Alex Hubbard out there. Here on second down, Colts bring some heat, and this time Sansom will make the play.
Nice job by that linebacker. They tried to run a counter GH again. Nice read on his guard and went opposite A and makes the tackle. That's what happens when you read your keys. And he made the tackle. He finished. And that's something that we talked about earlier is we got to finish those tackles.
Sansom only listed at about 170 pounds, but he's a physical presence out there on the field from his linebacking position. Great speed, too. Creating some chaos the last couple of downs, forcing a third down. 24 is what the Minutemen need.
We're still singled up on the other side. They're rolling out and trying to get over there again.
And Caudill just has to throw it away, so the Clear Fork defense does their thing. Fourth down and long on the way, and from this portion of the field, it's either got to be a field goal or go to the end zone, I think, Sean.
I would say you're going